Alright, before I get into this, if you are new to this channel, my name is Kamikazevondoom. I play Xbox, mainly the Division, however, I do play numerous video games. But let's focus on the Division. Division 2 is coming out in March, so let's get prepared. Now, like I said before, my name's Kamikazevondoom. I play on the Xbox. If you guys need help farming or PvP or build making, whatever you want, just hit me up. I'm just one of these old guys that have been playing this game for a long time. Be honest, I'm a little bored. I need to help some people. So, like all my PvE build or all my PvE gameplay videos, you'll see I'm just running with some random people, just trying to help them get some stuff. So, with that introduction out of the way, let's go! This is the best 1.8.2 hybrid for PvP. It's your boy Kamikazevondoom, and I do not fail. Look at this, you guys. Alright, so you've got your, what I call the normalcy. You've got your 500 toughness, and the rest is in firearms. Now, for this ninja bike hybrid that I call the best hybrid in 1.8.2 for PvP, and here it is. I have the Alpha Pred. A lot of people are doing the Alpha Banshee or the Pred Banshee, but just like 1.8.1, you guys, again for 1.8.2, I've tested these out, and this is probably, shit, man. This is probably the hardest hitting one out of all of them. Yeah, you know, Pred versus Banshee, okay, one gives you 8%, one gives you 10%. But you also get that reload speed. I mean, shit, man. Banshee's good, but the Pred with the reload speed, I don't know. But alright, enough with the little rant. Let's get on with it. It's your boy Kamikazevondoom here, and let's get on with the best 1.8.2 hybrid build for PvP. So, as you guys can see, I am running House MP7 pistol. Now, pistol is irrelevant. You guys can use anything there, just as long as it has predatory. Highly recommend predatory. Killing a target regenerates 35% of their health over 20 seconds. So, get them down. Slap out your pistol, slap them in the face, get your health back. Now, I am running my Unforgiving Deadly House, but with this build it is Unforgiving Deadly, Card Counter, and Responsive. Now, responsive is damage is increased by 10% when closer than 10 meters. Obviously, we're using the house, we're using MP7, we're going to be close, and we're going to have that procced at all times. Card Counter, you get that 20% and half your mag. Deadly, you get 15% more crit damage. And Unforgiving, you miss one segment, you get 10% more weapon damage. And miss two segments, you get 25% more damage. Alright, it is fully optimized. It is at 22.3k base damage. MP7's at 18.1. MP7 doesn't really matter, however, it is Unforgiving, Deadly, and Responsive. This gun does melt, and it is sitting at 1,003 RPMs. So, you'll see in the gameplay videos I'll post for you guys that I will pull out the MP7 and melt some people. Especially those NPCs that are just annoying, and you don't want to, mistakenly shoot an NPC, a player comes out behind you, and all of a sudden you're at half a mag. So what I do is I switch to my MP7, melt that NPC with that 1,003 RPMs, and then I'll switch back to my house. But enough about that. Let's get into the weapons mods. So, Unforgiving Deadly House, I have Loud Vent Break at 19 crit damage, 6 on the headshot damage, and 3 on the crit chance. Small Grip for my underbarrel, 19 on the crit damage, 5 on the reload speed, and 2.5 on the stability. My extended mag is a 118 mag size with 4 on the crit damage and 3 on the crit chance. And finally, Red Dot Sight 19 on the crit damage, 3 on the crit chance, and 6 on the headshot damage. Go to the character sheet for that weapon. As you can see, the base damage is right around 22.3k. The crit chance is at 51, and crit damage is at 136. Yes, 51. That is without vicious, fierce, anything. It's just sitting there at all times, 51, 136. Now, as you guys remembered, with the responsive from the MP7 and with the unforgiving, the gun just gets more lethal. Now, getting into the numbers part of this before we get into the gear, I am running the 6-7 combo, almost to the T. Now the 6-7 combo, let me just explain it to you real quick. That is firearms of 6,000 and stamina of 7,000. So you might hear a lot of people say, oh, I'm running a 7-6 combo. That's just the opposite. 7 firearms, 6 stamina. And the 6-7 combo is this 6 firearms, 7 stamina. Now, for my own personal preference, I like to have at least around 500k on the toughness, which with this 6-7 combo, you get just above it, as you guys can see. This build is not fully optimized, but it's getting there. So toughness will go up a little more when I throw some more div tech at it. But the 6,000 firearms gives me a rough DPS. I'm just saying that because the responsive and the unforgiving isn't kicked in. So the normal DPS without anything added is 461,277. And with the 7,000 stamina, you get 505,000 toughness. Now, I'm not talking about the electronics because the electronics are bare bones. So, for this PvP build, your main attack is your primary with your unforgiving, deadly, card counter, and responsive. Now, getting into the actual build itself, you have to start with your ninja bike bag. Now, yes, you can make hybrids of different styles. However, the most common hybrid is a gear set that is put together with a ninja bike messenger bag. Now, the ninja bike messenger bag was changed in previous updates, and the new talent is as follows. Slots in with any equipped gear set item to fulfill a requirement towards unlocking a certain gear set bonus. It can unlock bonuses for multiple gear sets at the same time, and it will not unlock the 5th and 6th bonus. Now, if you guys remember, the 5th and 6th bonus is just where you get your classifieds. So, with that being said, we are running 3 Alphabridge and 2 Predator's Mark. So with the Ninja Bike, we now have 4 Alphabridge and 3 Predator's Mark. So just going through the set bonuses, for Alphabridge, we have unlocked set bonus 2, 100% on the health regen. Set bonus 3 gives you 5% on that weapons damage. And set bonus 4 gives you that talent Alphabridge. If you're running a primary and secondary of the same category, meaning I am running an SMG and an SMG, it unlocks the 3rd talent. So the 3rd talent on my MP7, if you look at it, it is responsive. It does not have anything else. However, my house now has responsive at the end of it. That is the Alphabridge. I am getting the talent from my secondary. However, my secondary cannot get a talent from my primary because it is an exotic. Now, if this house was not an exotic, then both weapons would have 4 talents. And also, remember that with Alphabridge active, all of these talents are automatically unlocked. So no matter what, these talents are unlocked. So it makes making these builds a lot easier. Therefore, you only have to find a secondary with that 3rd talent that you really want for your house, and then have a good day. So, moving on to the Pred, we have 2 equipped, but we have 3 unlocked. And set bonus 2 gives you 10% on that reload speed, and set bonus 3 gives you 8% on your assault and SMG damage. So, using this Ninja Bike, we now have full Alphabridge with 3 Predator's Mark. So, why not Banshee, you guys say? So, we'll dive into this just really quick, and then I'm going to finish this build video. Because this is a comparison that takes a long time, and a lot of people are just dead set on one or the other. So let me just give it to you straight. So yes, I could run Alpha with Banshee. Cool. Everything, copacetic, homie. However, look at that. Set bonus 2, looted DZ funds. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares about looted DZ funds? Does anybody? Game's been out, going on 2.5 years? And you want looted DZ funds? No. Everybody wants that 10% damage out of cover. I do. I know you guys do. Everyone loves it. It is 10%, and 99% of the time, your enemies are out of cover, which is smart. That is a very smart gear set to run as a secondary for your hybrids, because you get that extra 10%. However, my opinion, Kamikazevondoom, I would say the Pred is stronger than the Banshee. Why? Because you get 2 set bonuses. And your set bonus 3 gives you AR and SMG damage. That is all the time. So cool, you get your 8%. It's not 10%, but the 10% is just out of cover. The 8% is forever. That is your weapon damage. You're using the weapon, you're getting the 8%. However, with Banshee, you only get the 10% when they're out of cover. And, I've had this argument for at least a year now. However, another one. So check out the reload speed. So you get 10% reload speed. And you're going to sit there and try to argue that the looted DZ funds is worth it? No, it's not worth it, guys. It's not. You get the reload speed and you get 8% on both ARs and SMGs. Right here, you get DZ funds and you get 10% damage to targets out of cover. So, it's one or the other. It doesn't matter. If you do want more DZ funds and you're running the DZ a lot, okay, run the Banshee. But besides that, you guys, Pred Alpha Pred, all day, guys. All day long. Alright, so let's get into this build. Starting off with the Alpha chest piece. It is rolled firearms, major attributes health and exotic damage resilience, and the minor attribute is ammo capacity. Already went over the set bonuses, so let's go down to the mods. Both firearms mods and both 1% crit chance. Going to the Ninja Bike Messenger Bag, not fully optimized, rolled for firearms. Major attribute crit hit damage, and minor attribute is bleed resistance. Mods I am running on here. The 2 performance mods are both first aid self-heal mods, and the firearms mod is a firearms crit hit chance mod. Let's go down to the Alphabridge gloves, rolled stamina with SMG, crit hit chance, and crit hit damage rolled onto it. Final piece of Alphabridge is the mask, rolled for stamina. Major attribute crit hit chance, and minor is blind deaf resistance. Mod I'm running, stamina mod with crit chance. Let's go down to the Pred pieces, starting off with the knee pads, rolled stamina mod with crit hit damage, disorient, blind deaf resistance, and kill XP. I would definitely take off kill XP for either, let's just say anything else. Just take off kill XP for anything else. Alright, went over the set bonuses and the mods on the knee pads, stamina crit chance, and first aid self-heal mod. And finally, the Predator's Mark holster, 1401 across the board, fully optimized, with crit hit chance and a first aid self-heal mod for the performance mod. So, we went over the weapons, we went over the gear and the gear set bonuses. Let's go into the actual character sheet. So, like I said, this is for the Deadly Unforgiving House. Pretty good numbers. I like. Let's go into... I do not have any damage to elites, which is rare, but this is strictly a PvP build, and I love it. Now, the health is at 339,000. Now, as you guys have been looking at the weapons sheet, I am running a lot of crit. I do this constantly. A lot of people don't like it. However, I prefer it. I like my burst damage, I like my crits, and I like seeing high numbers. So I am forfeiting a little bit of that health. That's why the health is at 339. That's fine. I'm still over that 500 mark, so I don't really care. Now going down to the armor. Armor is not fully optimized. When you have it fully optimized, it'll be at 8,008. So I am roughly 150 away. And let's see, what else? Go to the abilities and the talents. I'm running Booster with the Immune Box and my Recovery. I like Survivor, but Recovery is fun too. Now the talents. Let's move these talents around. For PvP, we're going to have the bottom 3L for all of your group play. That is your Critical Save, your Combat Medic, and your Strike Back. And your Adrenaline for all those Pred Bleeds and other exotic damages. So basically, when you hit a med kit, you're going to get your 7 seconds of immunity from your Adrenaline. You're going to get your 20% damage resistance from your Critical Save. You're going to heal your buddies for 40%. And when you're at low health, your skill cooldowns will be decreased by 20%. Great talents to use. Now, if you are running solo, obviously you're going to have to change those talents around. But let's get into the numbers. Let's see what kind of high numbers I can get up in here. So, just right off the bat, here's the MP7. 1053 on the RPMs. And here's your house. 516 and 547, you guys. And that is before all of the other stuff. I'm hitting 64 crits without anything active. And I'm hitting 81 crits to the headshot without anything active. You guys see I have no card counter, no nothing. But, alright you guys, it's your boy Kamikazevondoom here with another build video, and I promise you guys this build will hit. This build will hit. You can use it in Last Stand and Skirmish, and you can use it in the Dark Zone. Get that Deadly Unforgiving, get that Responsive on your secondary. Woo, have a good day. Alright you guys, it's your boy Kamikazevondoom here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.